Ever wondered what it's like to be the hero of your favorite games? Well, in 2023, VR is taking us to places we never thought possible. From heart-pounding adventures to mind-bending puzzles, these games are set to redefine the very essence of immersive gaming. Today, we've got a mind-blowing journey ahead as we dive into the most anticipated VR games of 2023. Are you ready to take the red pill and plunge headfirst into the Matrix? Stick around to find out which VR experiences are about to revolutionize your gaming world. Number 5. Noire, the VR case files. Now, when we dive into the world of VR, our minds usually race to high-speed car chases or epic open-world escapades, right? But who'd have guessed that a 2011 Noire detective gem would be the star of the show once you slap on that VR headset? Noire was way ahead of its time with its jaw-dropping facial capture tech that transforms you into a bona fide detective, sifting through the good guys and the not-so-good. Yet, it had its hiccups in the combat department. But hang on to your VR hats, because Noire, the VR case files, is here to save the day. Picture this: no more keyboard and mouse clicks. Instead, you're physically leaning, taking down bad guys and reloading your trusty Remington with your VR controllers. It's an adrenaline rush like no other. Solving each case becomes an even more immersive adventure in virtual reality, and the intensity of the action, it's off the charts. You might even accidentally give yourself a virtual black eye. But that's a secret just between us. So, my fellow gamers, are you ready to step into the gritty streets of LA and become a detective extraordinaire? Noire, the VR case files, is about to flip your VR gaming world upside down. Who knew virtual crime solving could be this incredible? Number 4. Among Us VR. You've probably mastered the art of being a sneaky imposter or a top-notch detective in the original game. But hold on to your headsets, because we're about to blow your mind in the world of VR. Ever wondered what it's like to step into the shoes of your crewmates or imposters? Well, now you can. Imagine this: you're not just watching the action on a screen. You're in the game. Those spaceship corridors you know so well, they're now your stomping ground. The tension? It's cranked up to 11. Can you trust your buddies, or is someone hatching a devious plan behind your back? Remember those heart-pounding moments when you were fixing the reactor or electrical, and that dreaded vent noise sent shivers down your spine? In Among Us VR, it's not just a sound effect. It's a real, spine-tingling experience right behind you. Can you keep your composure as you race to complete tasks while the imposter lurks in the shadows? So, are you ready to take on this mind-bending challenge? Among Us VR is the ultimate betrayal fest, but with a twist that'll make your head spin. Get your detective hat on and start questioning your crewmates, because this is Among Us like you've never seen it before. Will you emerge as the ultimate space sleuth, or will you fall victim to the crafty imposters? It's time to find out. Now, let's move on to our next jaw-dropping VR game. But first, drop a comment below if you're excited about experiencing Among Us in a whole new dimension. Number 3. Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. Ever imagined yourself in a showdown against a hungry zombie horde? Well, get ready to dive into the undead chaos with Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. This game takes the zombie-slaying experience to a whole new dimension, making you feel like a true survivor. Ever found yourself fending off a zombie with one hand, smashing a bottle on their noggin, and then thrusting the broken end through their squishy skull? You're about to experience it all. The combat here is not for the faint of heart. It's as gruesome and heart-pounding as it gets. Weapons get lodged into those walkers, and you'll have to wrestle, wiggle, and maneuver them out or push them straight through the undead horrors. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's an enthralling story woven into the game, sending you out into the eerie, undead-infested streets of post-apocalyptic New Orleans to scavenge for supplies. However, it's the brutal melee combat that steals the show, allowing you to craft your own finishing moves and get creative with your undead foes. So, are you prepared to put your zombie-slaying skills to the test in the most visceral and heart-pounding way imaginable? Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners will plunge you into the undead world like never before. Number 2. Beat Saber. Alright, gamers, picture this. You're not just playing a game. you're living the ultimate lightsaber-wielding dream. Imagine a scenario where Star Wars and Guitar Hero decided to merge and create the ultimate VR experience. Well, that's pretty much what you get with Beat Saber, a game that's taken the VR world by storm. It's like the coolest love child of the galaxy far, far away and rock and roll. Meet Beat Saber, where you get to channel your inner Jedi rock star. It's like Guitar Hero meets a galaxy far, far away. And it's a sensation in 2023's VR gaming world. Now, think about slashing through a storm of neon cubes hurtling your way, perfectly synchronized with the beat of some seriously slick tunes. Can you feel the rhythm? But there's a twist. Each cube has a sneaky directional arrow, challenging your skills like never before. It's like a dance-off with lasers. Now imagine this. You've got a virtual lightsaber in each hand, and you're slicing through beats in rhythm with the music. But here's the thing, Beat Saber isn't just about slicing and dicing. It's about diving into a musical universe that caters to every gamer's taste. I'm talking epic tunes like Linkin Park. Who wouldn't want to duel their way through their favorite songs? The visuals in Beat Saber, absolutely mind-blowing. The vibrant colors and futuristic vibes will have you lost in a sci-fi wonderland. And when your lightsaber connects with those cubes, sparks fly, making every hit feel like a triumph. It's like wielding pure energy. Oh, and here's the kicker. The cubes sync up flawlessly with the heart-pounding electronic soundtrack. To fully dive into this audio-visual extravaganza, you're gonna want to pair up your VR gear with some killer headphones. Can you imagine the adrenaline rush when the music kicks in? So, are you ready to become the ultimate rhythm-slicing Jedi Master in Beat Saber? The force is strong with this one, and the beat is even stronger. Don't miss out. Number 1. Half-Life ALYX. We've got a real treat for you with the latest addition to the Half-Life universe, Half-Life ALYX. Now, I know it's not the long-awaited Half-Life 3, but it's something that will blow your mind. Picture this, you step into the shoes of ALYX Vance, fighting the Combine alongside her badass dad, Eli. But here's the twist, it's all in the immersive world of virtual reality. Now you might wonder why Valve decided to go all in on VR for this game. Well, let me tell you, they've set a new standard for what VR gaming can be. They've managed to keep everything we love about Half-Life intact, while adding this mind-blowing layer of immersion. So, what can you expect from Half-Life ALYX? It's like a mix of the cozy exploration of Gone Home and the heart-pounding tension of Resident Evil. You'll be rummaging through stuff, nudging doors open, and even catching grenades in the most thrilling way possible. The final levels? Oh boy, they're something else. A perfect blend of everything you've learned throughout the game and a bunch of mind-blowing surprises. Whether you've been a die-hard Half-Life fan since day one or you're just dipping your toes into this legendary series, Half-Life ALYX is an absolute must-play. If you're a VR enthusiast, you'll get to experience the cutting edge of gaming innovation. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this one. And that's a wrap, my fellow adventurers. We hope you enjoyed our rundown of the top 5 VR games 2023 has in store for us. From pulse-pounding action to mind-bending puzzles, the world of virtual reality is evolving at an incredible pace. If you're as stoked as we are about the future of VR gaming, give this video a big thumbs up and let us know in the comments which game you're most excited to dive into. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss a beat in the gaming universe. Until next time, keep those headsets charged and remember, the next mind-blowing VR adventure is just around the corner. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on the flip side.